Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Michigan Wolverines facing the UCLA Bruins.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
On the court for Michigan, Smith is out there with Ellis. Then there's Flash, then it's Jones, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
And a wide-open look for Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Freak's got 5.
Let me get that for that.
And Michigan has possession. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Jones. Michigan moving it around. Smith with a screen on Free. To the paint. The shot's good from Smith.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Free. He feeds it to Freak. And the pass to Free. Here's Campbell. To the inside. Here's Freak. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Here's Free. Kicks it to Freak. To the wing on the left. Here's Fresh, guarded by Crawford. Freak passes to Campbell, and he gets it to go.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Ellis with a screen on Campbell. Screen by Ellis. Crawford outside. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ellis has got his second basket.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot and made it work.
Yeah, and those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
And they do, and guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
So Michigan going with almost an entire new group here. The Bruins leading by 3. And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. Michigan making some changes. Freak in at center. Campbell is out there with Thomas. Then there's Free, and it's Porter.
You let the man walk right in on you, man.
It's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
And for the Wolverines, White is out there with Smith. Then there's Flash, and it's Banks, and at the 2-guard spot.
Get out of the way, man.
Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Dishes it to right. Jefferson kicks to Smith. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And it's
See, you should have passed to me.
Back. Here's Flash. Screen by Smith. With the teardrop. Outside Banks.
Ooh, little ass nigga, man.
Inside.
Man, little ass nigga, man. If your fuck ass would get out my fucking way.
Possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time.
Man, this fuck-ass nigga, man.
Opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Roberts is checked in for UCLA. Fresh comes in for Porter. Here's UCLA trailing by 2. Passes it to Fresh. Here's Campbell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Flash. Free defending. Ellis with a screen on free. Pass to Ellis.
Oh, Lord, had that still.
Ellis with the screen for Crawford. Offensive rebound.
Oh!
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Looney's checked in for Freak. So it's both teams.
Fuck ass nigga won't let me get the ball.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Freak, he's in free out there with Fresh. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the 5 spot. And for the Wolverines, we've got Flash. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones, and it's Crawford at the 2. UCLA trails by 3. Pass to Fresh. Here's Free, guarded by Crawford. Freak passes to Free. And here is Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Wolverines leading by 3. Here's Flash. The feed to Ellis. The pass to Flash. He kicks it to Ellis.
Why you ain't jump in,
And
man?
off the front iron, and in it goes.
Fuck this man here, garbage
Ellis
right
has
there,
got
man.
6.
All he worried about is touching the fucking ball.
Percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Feeds to Roberts. Passes it to Fresh. Over to the left wing. Campbell kicks to Freak. And that one is hammered home.
And you know, with Freak, you can see with his combination of size and movement while people are so high on him at the next level. I mean, there is no ceiling to how good he can be.
It just isn't very often that you have a big man as polished as Freak. There are a lot of guys his as he is, but it is rare to have it all.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Terrific job stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Flash. Screened by Ellis. Here's the teardrop. Crawford, no one around him. But they'll get another chance.
Oh, shit, the rebound right in my hand.
Jones dishes to Smith. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fresh and good. Got the friendly bounce on the right side of the rim. Fresh has got his first points of the night. Here's Flash. Crawford outside. Here's Ellis. That doesn't go either for
Oh,
Freak in at the 4 spot. Fresh is out there with Free. There's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Over in the corner, Ellis. Pass to Flash. screen by Smith. Flash passes to Smith. Use that pick to get close.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top.
Tell 'em.
Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So Michigan ends up going with the new group.
I just smoked. I'm gonna smoke the last one now.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Freak, top of the key, to take the lead. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
The free throw off from Freak.
Shit.
The perfect chance, an opportunity to wrap it up, and he couldn't take advantage. We'll see if he lives to regret it.
Here's Flash. The dish now to Smith to tie it up. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
So you couldn't go in there to go get a cup, but you gonna take my cup
to the B and finish at the rim.
Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime.
Do whatever you're finna do. So you can't get a cup? That cup got a lid on it. That's why I won.
And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy, what excitement in the building, folks, tonight. If you're just joining us, this is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, as we'll no doubt have some more exciting action to see who can get it done here tonight. So on the floor for UCLA, Freak in at power forward. Free out there at quarter. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the 5. Moody's checked in for Freak.
Cup on you. The fuck did I do with the down by the...
Some changes here for the Bruins. Freak comes in for Looney, and Fresh subbed in for Porter. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Fresh. Pass to Free. He feeds it to Freak. Here's Roberts, guarded by Wright.
Shit, now that's right in front of me.
And Michigan has possession.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
Here's Flash. To the paint. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch, that was a punch in the gut to these fans. Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Who's that lighter with the hand on? How you fired your cigarette up?
And that's an intentional foul.
You ain't got to talk like that. I'm telling you, I need that cup because it got a top on it. What you mean? If I told you no, then all right, then you should have just accepted no.
Intentional foul.
Then it wouldn't have went no farther. It wouldn't have went no farther if you'd have just accepted no. I told you I needed a cup. You the one kept going on. Damn. That what you be getting it wrong at. Like, you can catch an attitude of do what you want. Man, you can't do that. If I told... Man, I told you no, that was the end of the conversation.
Kicks it to Smith. Off target from
How you gonna take the
downtown.
fucking ball
So
from
it's
me?
UCLA picking up the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in.
I just had the fucking light. Partner. The plan was on the bed. That's what we're with you.
Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Deck. And it's Evans in at the four-man position. On defense, the Bruins. Hawkins kicks to Hill. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Decker. UCLA grabs the miss.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Fuck nigga standing them a down way, man. Who you gonna guard? Shit.
Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And it's good. Roberts got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now, here's Decker. Campbell defending. Now, Decker.
Why I keep jumping for, man?
He's 1 for 2.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Fresh, the pass to Campbell.
Get off me, man.
They set the pick. He feeds it to Freak. The pass to Fresh. Just 5 to shoot.
Shoot it!
Campbell kicks to Roberts. Here's Freak. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the further end. Freak's got his first basket of the night.
And with any championship game, you know that every player's going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
And the Bruins going in with a whole new group out there. And the Badgers with possession here. They trail by 1. Outside Gibson. Pick up by Hill. They set the screen. Gibson dishes to Hill. Kicks to Wade. They get a hand on it. And the Badgers with possession here. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. And it's Walker in at the power forwards position. Morris passes to Porter. Puts up the baby hook. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the Bruins, Steve Porter. 2 shots.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Campbell comes in for Morris. And Freeze subbed in for Starks. Kaminsky is checked in for Wisconsin. And Porter drops them both. Wisconsin trails by 5. And here is Hill. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Fuck you doing, Trevor?
It's Hawkins on the wing. Here's Walker. It's tipped, but he stays with it. Over Freak. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
There's a screen. Porter with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Porter with it. Freak sets a screen for Porter. Passes it to Freak.
Oh, come the fuck on. That's a foul.
Nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Pass to Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. From 10 feet out.
Oh, come the fuck on.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And it's Kaminsky top of the key. No good. That would have tied it.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Craig, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning.
Come on, foul, man.
He has, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Here's Hawkins and foul.
Oh, y'all call foul for them, though.
Shoot 2. Badgers shooting their first free throws here for the night. Making a switch. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak in at the 4 spot. Fresh is out there with Free. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the 5 down low. And for the Badgers, Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4. Now here's Decker, 5 on the clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
That's good. Hill's got it all tied up now for the Badgers.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Free passes to Freak. Feeds to Roberts. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Roberts got his second bucket of the night.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Hill. Here's the screen. He kicks to Kaminsky. The feed now to Evans. And it's blocked.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
The Bruins have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So Wisconsin ends up going with the new group. The Bruins leading by 3. Freak in at center. Thomas is out there with Starks. And it's Morris in at the 3. The small forward.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
They get it again. Dawkins.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Campbell, he's checked in for UCLA. Free comes in for Starks. That one is no good.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Porter's checked in for Barton. Kaminsky is checked in for Wisconsin. And both free throws good from Freak.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Now the dish to Evans. Pass to Decker. Evans outside. He feeds it to Hill.
Oh,
that one's good.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Free passes to Freak. There's the pass to Campbell. Down low.
Come on, I'm right there.
I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Decker gets the bucket.
I'm red, Doug. I ain't touching the ball no more. I ain't shooting no more. Fuck that. I'm gonna get my assists. Fuck that.
Here's UCLA. Passes it to Campbell. This is to Freak. 1:25 left to play in the second half. Campbell, the pass to Freak. Evans with the
Oh,
rebound.
come on. I
Evans
can't
has
make
got his third
shit.
rebound tonight. In transition, here come the Badgers. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. 58 seconds left here in the second half of the game.
I threw it the wrong fucking way.
Porter kicks to Freak. Up top, Porter. Thomas a screen. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. A 3-ball. Shot clock at 5.
Oh,
And
no,
out
I
of bounds as
cannot
the
make a
Badgers
fucking
gain
basket.
possession. And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts has checked in for Thomas. And Fresh subbed in for Porter. There's 37 seconds left in the second half of basketball.
Sean.
.35 seconds left to play here in the second half. Evans outside.
Oh,
Yes!
come the fuck
That's the
on.
shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Here's UCLA. Here's Free. Here's Freak.
Oh,
And
this
they
is
commit an intentional
bullshit.
foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock
Man,
is as
come
much a
on with
problem
this
for them
attention
as the
foul
score
shit.
is
Let the
right
man
now,
play
so
it
they
out. We
gotta
got a
try to
better chance
manage.
on defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both.
The fuck
It's
you
a
jumping
4-point
off
ballgame.
And that's the knockout blow right there,
give you
guys.
the ball. You
Those free
scared to
throws
fucking shoot,
should
nigga.
put this one away.
To end the run. The shot no good.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to
Nah,
remember
man,
it's a
we-
team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure.
4 points, man. I missed all them fucking shots, man. That's some bullshit. That game, that cheated me like a motherfucker. There you go.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnati.
She don't look like the girl from all that damn, what you call it
How you
thing? Hold
doing,
up.
ma'am?
Watch
I'm good.
this.
Nice
Go
to
back
meet
to her, not her.
Pleasure to finally
This
meet
one
you.
right here,
Well,
she
the
look like the
strong,
one who got
talented man,
on
even
that
if only
Tech
by
2
telephone.
show.
That's sweet.
Roll up.
Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well. How you doing, Mr. P? I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best.
And they
Now,
say
let
that's
me
my
rephrase
twin
that.
sister.
I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot free, we're going to make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in mind, so.
Cece, I said we because we're going to do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game, but bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his life.
You're not listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision.
She need to get beat up again.
Absolutely right.
Thank you.
Jumping up, all the
I know
motherfuckers
for a
love
fact
hip-hop. Whatever that
Pete's
shit
been
is that
talking
is
about
she
the
on.
company and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
Don't
me?
even
Wait,
know
Freak,
why.
you still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, There's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds.
I got to go pro or skip the money and just keep on going to college.
And I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak. But you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what I do. I am the best at what I do. Nobody is better.
30 seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just need to understand.
Would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have Cece go through this contract, front to back. Gonna think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm gonna call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
son. Love you too, son. Bye.
We were arguing about that money.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA
Go get that money. Capiche? I know I ain't going in round 1, but I don't even put drafted players.
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from the Ohio State University.
Oh man, I didn't even get drafted.
With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
Got a draft going on. I can go ahead and...
With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Rashad Vaughn from UNLV. With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Sam Decker from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the University of Utah. With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Justin Anderson. With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select the 19-year-old power forward from UCLA.
How good the Chicago? Ain't a bad team, it's a winning team. Rebound C, post D, IQ is not shit. Shit, point per average, point per game, garbage. But I still got them in the draft. 22nd pick, first round though.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Let's get it.
Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so
I look ugly like that for real,
thank
too.
everyone who made this possible.
I look like a Buddha Sheen, Buddha Jane.
Couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette, my dude Vic.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, hold him in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you in town.
Man, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell Mama.
You know, Mama.
Okay, Mama.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibration.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibration.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Here we go, our first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
We've got a capacity crowd here at the United Center, and we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season.
Oh, that's fun.
Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. So Cleveland will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland.
and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely. Kick out to Moore. Plenty of space. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Floats one. It's hauled in by Fry.
I blocked the ball. Y'all won't pass me the ball, though.
James in the post with 1 on the clock, and he
I blocked
hits the
LeBron
jump shot.
James shit.
James
y'all
has got
niggas
8
don't want to
points.
pass me the ball.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Well, you ain't got no shorts on. That booty ass. That booty.
Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
Chest.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
I hope I can make it to the Heat, though.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective.
If I got to deal with Chicago, I know next year I'll be with Wade.
What remains to be seen, though,
next one I'll be with Wade.
Translate to consistent production
I know.
on the court.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
Freak, he's in a power forward. Antoine Moore's out there with Brooks. Then there's Mirotic. And it's Noah in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2, shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Oh, my first shot that I blew.
Weathered a lot of injuries last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Butler comes in for Mirotic, and it's Rose in for Brooks. And he's good on the second. And there you have it, folks. The very first NBA bucket from Freak.
First one.
You know, maybe not the prettiest bucket he'll ever score, but it'll always be the first one.
And the first will make it the prettiest one. Well, no matter how he got it, just a fantastic moment in this young man's career and his basketball life.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid in anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And the Bulls did end up with the 3rd seed in the East, 33 of their 50 wins last year. Clark coming in the Eastern Conference.
But it wasn't an even distribution of those wins for the Bulls against their own division.
I ain't helping nobody else.
They played 500 basketball. They got their good in-conference record from feasting on the Atlantic teams, taking 16 wins in 18 games against that division.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Freak, and it's Doug McDermott in for each one more. Bulls trail by 7. And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 7. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Like somebody boo-booed on this face. Get it to him, coach. Get it to him, coach.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again. Listen up. I want to see more offense on the low block, more points inside. Let's get good position in the paint and make sharp entry passes. Those points will come if we do that. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. And don't worry too much about our tempo this half. We'll take what the defense gives us, whether it's on the break or on the half-court set. Last thing is, let's not waste any time. We got to play with a sense of urgency and start cutting into that lead right away. Let's do this.
Turn. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly just fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
They made the cheerleaders better than all. They made the cheerleaders actually better than they were. I gotta go get 17, man. Shit. They going in like this. I can just imagine what 17 look like. Well, I seen what it looked like. From my eyes, from my game.
Bulls trail by.
Kevin Love.
So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Irving against Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Thompson throws it down.
Right there.
You know, he might be small for a center.
What you doing?
But it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly.
Still a ball just about running by him.
You can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
It's okay, though. I got that still.
The Cavaliers leading by 6.
Bring your bitch ass up, boy.
James outside. Outside Irving. Back to LeBron. Oh, wide open look for Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. 16 points for Kevin Love.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Rose. And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Where you think you're going, bitch? You ain't getting that no more. I was trying to help somebody
out. Now, here is Irving.
Never again, love. You ain't making
The screen from Thompson. Off the screen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Jimmy Butler. Mirotic is checked in for Doug McDermott. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Y'all know y'all got to watch
Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
Oh, I threw that too fast.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
I tried.
Some changes for Chicago. Etuan Moore, he's checked in for Freak. And it's Rose in for Aaron Brooks.
Put me on the bench.
And you know, for the Cavs, they ended up in the top 5 in made threes per game, but they actually led the NBA in made threes per game after the trade.
Checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for Rose. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And Irving subbed in for James.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I thought the fact they minimized their turnovers was huge. It was a terrific all-around effort.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Bulls.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Kevin Love. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Freak in at center. Brooks out there with Etuan Moore. Then there's Nikola Mirotic. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside jumper. Here's Dellavedova, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shape up. Shape up.
Come on, Lisa ain't me, man. I ain't fucking up that
Shape
bad.
up. Shape up.
Shape up, y'all. Y'all hear my dog tell. Y'all hear me telling y'all to shape up. Shape up, nigga. Y'all. 3-point. I mean, 7. I mean, you know what I mean.
1 shot.
17
1 shot.
That's it. Shape. See if this works.
Free throw, good from Fry.
No computer.
.12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Dellavedova. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
That was some bull crap.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Love. During the second half, it seemed like he was simply on a mission. Really didn't let up.
How much would every team like to have a big man who's able to do the things that Kevin Love does? He can play close to the bucket. He can spot up from long range, pass, drive the lane, rebound, you name it. I'm glad he didn't hold back tonight. He let it all hang out.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
I'm glad I was on the bench.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Just go game for game? Shit. You don't got no practice or nothing?
Coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest.
I ain't from no New York, nigga. You from Miami, nigga.
Mama, Pops, Cece. Yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
Stop it. Trying to go live here, man. Trying to stay live right now. I got a game I gotta try to get. Amsterdam say Frisco say Switzerland say Sao Paulo say Joburg say Mexico say Cal beat Stockholm say Jamaica. Damn. There you go, boy. Get it.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are two rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's McDermott in at the small forward position.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a...
That is good at finishing inside around the basket. Use L2 to body him up to force him out of the paint. Good at finishing around the rim while he's on the move. Press triangle when you see him go into his shooting motion for a ball-time block. He's a poor shot blocker. Don't hard.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn.
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, "You know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint." Makes sense, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Soft touch off the glass. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
And it's Jack again missing. Jack against Rose.
Don't pass me the ball.
Noah the screen. Rose dishes to Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, the Nets really kind of drifted along for the first part of last season, treaded water. But after the All-Star break, they stepped on the gas, put themselves right back in the playoff picture.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
I'm allergic to missing.
As you mentioned, the Nets were great after the break, had the third-best record post-All-Star break in the East.
Yeah, and how about winning 13 of their first 22 after the break? And sometimes with a new coach insisting it takes a while to kind of figure things out, and that seemed to be the case with the Nets last year.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. There's the pick. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. And Sloan kicks to Sims, nails the 16-footer.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Picked his pocket. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Robinson, that's good. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Over to the wing. Here's Moore. No luck. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. There's the steal. Robinson misses. Bulls have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose kicks to Freak. There's the bucket. Good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And Sloan kicks to Sims. Shoots a fader. Can't get it to go. That will count. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls. I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought, and it's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and no one but.
He's a beast on the offense glass. Press L2 when the shot goes up to box him up early and everything. He excels at cleaning the defensive glass. Press L2 to box him up.
Is checked in for McDermott, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Ejuan Moore. We've got Donald Sloan. Thomas Robinson is out there with Bogdanovich. And then there's Henry Sims. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Free kicks to Mirotic. It's blocked. That's good.
What I was trying to do, the camera. I need a whatchamacallit. It's not sound effects. I need the camera. There you go, camera. 2K. 2K.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Mirotic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sloan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Swiped away. Pass to Sims. To the right side. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Rose. 3 on the clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 20 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Yeah, and you know, when he's hot, it's really quite nice to watch. I mean, when he's cold, you simply sit him down. I mean, save him for the next time.
That free throw good from Sloan.
And no doubt last season the Bulls were clearly preparing for the playoffs. They played their rookies but added a lot of playoff seasoned veterans to that roster.
As you mentioned, the Bulls added veteran leaders last season. Pau Gasol was the notable one. 11 Bulls Clark had playoff experience prior to their postseason run a season ago.
And that's invaluable, Kevin, to have that kind of experience. I mean, having Gasol, 2-time champion in the locker room, big, as is having almost a dozen guys who understand the intensity and the details that playoff basketball requires. They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose, that's good.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Here's Sloan. Feeds to Sims. And no good trying to get that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out front, leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
So I got my 4 points. It ain't gonna do me like that. Me going down like that. No way. Going back into the locker room. 2-point lead. God, nigga, that's a disgrace. Tell him, coach. They're a disgrace, coach. Tell him.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. The amount of scoring we got from close range was great. Keep looking to make those quick fire entry passes. It's hard to argue with a bunch of layups and 6-footers.
And
but it could have been worse. Our defense was sturdy and held them in check at a couple of key spots. You guys showed me some character when you had to. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. We've been treading water for too long in this game and letting them hang around. Let's get this going. Get fired up.
Get fired up. But them niggas ain't fired up.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
That's how y'all.
In for the Nets. Henry Sims is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Donald Sloan subbed in for